Hello, this is Jeb Kitty. Welcome back to the second episode of Automation, the car company game Tycoon. Now, we're gonna start where we left off. We're gonna fast forward for the first month here of the car being in production. And we're going to see the sales. Okay. So let's expand that. And we're not producing enough, so let's revise it. We can't exactly actually revise the production level, so we're going to have to raise the price. Which... go to this one here. Okay. We're still really good in there, so yeah. Let's raise the price up. Let's do it from this screen here. Raise the base price. This screen here. There we go. This one, raise it by 10. See if that... Okay, we're still hitting them. Oh, people really want our vehicle. Okay. Let's check out what that does. And we're still not producing enough, so let's do that, and now let's try 80%. 4. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Let's see. I think 130 will be a little bit too much. Yep. Let's knock it down. Try about 125. Or 126. I think 125 will do it. There we go. Because we don't want to sell less than we're producing, so that we can build up a little bit of a stock. Ooh. Definitely not very good for that, but because of this, we're going to be making more money per, so there, and now we're here, and let's fast forward up to for a while. Okay, let's see the month could take over. Now we're building a bit of a stock, and let's see if we click on the market awarenesses. You start with a base 30% in every category. We'll build more in them. Like as you see here, we're building a little bit into light delivery and highway delivery. It'll go up as we sell more into the market. Market size shows you the overall size of the market, and if they're going red like this with a minus percentage over here and like in luxury, that means they're on a downturn. Whereas if they're going green, like the pony budget and the utility budget, that means they're on the uprise. And here we get to see the region economy sorted between budget, which seems to be around flatlined. Normal, which seems to be on about normal. No real peak premiums. Kind of flatline there. Luxury. Oh, they're on a bit of a downturn. And we're selling to the commercial, so let's see what we got in there. It's about base. It's a little higher than it was. It'll slowly rise over time, so we're doing good for that. And I'll go back to the production. We had a year tick over, so there's our breakdown. We sold quite a bit. We've gone up in reputation. We lost prestige because we are going to always continuously lose prestige because we're building like commercial vehicles. The only way you really work with prestige is if you were to go into luxury or super and hypercars when they come out. Those are the categories that prestige works with. So basically for us, we're never going to build those types of vehicles because our prestige just isn't good enough. The same works for if you were to build luxury and vehicles. You would never want to build a utility vehicle because it would just ruin your prestige. Here it tells us a breakdown of our total revenue, how much we paid for a cost, and the tax. That guys, me and tax is real bad. We made a profit this year, so. And then it gives you the option to play, clicking OK to play it, or you can pause it to basically if you wanted to build another car. We'll let it keep going for another year, and then we'll build another car in 1950. So, ooh, we're building up quite the stock. I need to. We're building up too much stock. Something went wrong there. So, let me check it. Oh, yeah, something definitely went wrong. We must have had another competitor come out. That's the easiest explanation for that. We'll keep it's about there. Bring it down by a bunch. We'll sell them for cheaper. Which means we won't get as much money per, but we'll be selling more of them, which works out. Okay. The current market's at 90%. We'll sell a little bit more than what we're producing, which is fine by me. Because we got a fair bit of stock left, so sell a little bit of that stock. Okay, let's go back into here and fast forward more. And for the times, you got two different settings for the time. You got the fast forward, which if the game wasn't being so laggy, would just zoom past and do months within a few seconds. Or this one, which is just play, and it would normally go about the speed that it's going now, maybe slightly slower. But because my game's lagging a little bit, it's not going all that fast. Oh, our stock really went down. Let's see what the month take over. We are losing stock. So, but I'm okay with 3 months. We're going to be designing a new car in a few months anyway, so. It's not bad. We're selling 1,269 cars from a vehicle that's 3 years older than the current year, so that's per month. This flag here, that's the Gazmian flag. This one is Farenia, and this one's Ahana. You get access to Farenia in 1970. You get access to Ahana in 1990. Also down here in the bottom right, you also see that. And it also tells you down in here our reputation, which we get more. The higher reputation you have, the better your sales will be. And yeah, breakdown. Lots of taxes. And this is just for the year for our reputation and prestige. So, okay, let's pause it and let it do it, and let's build a new car. Now, I'm gonna basically build the same type of car as I did last time, so I'll probably either speed it up or skip it. So, if you want to see how it's done, just go. You can check out my previous video. So, yeah. I'll see you when if there's anything new. This one, for this one, I think I'll make an inline 6 instead of the inline 3. And maybe an inline 4 instead. Just like that. Make these a little bit more realistic. A 1.3 liter inline 4, that's pretty good. Okay, now we got reverse flow for the mufflers, which is a lot better than the baffled. Does a lot better for noise reduction. As you can see, there's different rates and all that. So, yeah. Yeah, reverse flow is quieter, so we'll go with that. Okay, here in the gearbox selection, now that we're in 1950, we have an option of doing automatic. But with the utility, you'll never want to go automatic. Always use manual. Okay. One thing I realized while I was doing editing on the last episode was the fact I forgot to go back and check my brake setup, so hopefully the brakes were good enough. So I'll be sure to remember that this time, and I'll show you what you need to do to set up brakes properly. Okay, let's mess with the brakes first. Okay, my brakes are not strong enough. The front, so that should be good for the front. And then for the back ones, There's our line. That's our brake line for these, so let's make the brakes a little bit bigger. Make it so it'll actually stop at slower speeds and high speeds for in the back. Okay, we're going to be reusing the same plots that the Model 1 was made with, so we're just going to upgrade the factory sizes to basically produce more of them. Okay, for here I'm gonna be building a small, I'm gonna put to small 3, which is a bigger factory, and this one is now making 105 cars a day compared to the old 39 cars a day. So yeah. Now this one I'm going to be bumping it up to from a tiny to a small. Now I might need a small 2 to build enough engines. Okay, yeah, engines. I'm now building more engines than I am cars. So we can adjust that with just the shift scheduling. We're building 110 engines, so bump it up to about that. Bump up the shifts, which does mean it costs more per, but that's alright. And just hit the match to car just to make sure we're even. There might be like more decimal points that just you can't see. And now factoring in the prices of the factories, and we're looking a lot better for those than we were before. Okay, now we're here again. This project cost a lot less than the other one, mainly because the only extra cost we have there is the upgrading of factories. We're not actually buying the plots as well. This one doesn't make too much in profit, but makes more to start with. And here's where the big difference is. The last one was about 200 months, it said, to break even. This one is only 49. It's saying the break even time would be estimated in March of 1956. So let's hit the big white button, sign off, and there we go. Now, as you can see, it's gonna, when I start time again, it's gonna start being produced in February 1952. But we'll leave that for the next episode. And I hope you have a good day. This is again Jep Kitty signing off. Bye bye.